The year was 1916, and the world was engulfed in the chaos of World War I. In the Eastern Front, a theater often overshadowed by the trenches of the West, a stunning and audacious military campaign unfolded, one that would mark Russia's most successful operation of the war. Known as the Brusilov Offensive, this campaign demonstrated strategic brilliance, incredible bravery, and devastating consequences, altering the course of the war and shaking the Central Powers to their core. To truly appreciate the magnitude of the Brusilov Offensive, we need to understand the backdrop against which it unfolded. By 1916, the war had dragged on for 2 grueling years, with millions dead and no end in sight. The Central Powers, led by Germany and Austria-Hungary, had fortified their positions, while the Allies, including Russia, France, and Britain, struggled to gain any significant ground. For Russia, the situation was dire. The disastrous defeats at Tannenberg and the Masurian Lakes in 1914 had left the Russian army demoralized and ill-equipped. Political unrest simmered at home, and the monarchy faced mounting criticism. Yet amid this bleak landscape, General Alexei Brusilov emerged as a beacon of hope. Brusilov was a seasoned military commander, known for his innovative tactics and meticulous planning. Unlike many of his contemporaries who relied on outdated strategies, Brusilov embraced modern warfare's complexities. He understood that sheer numbers alone couldn't guarantee victory. Instead, he focused on precision, surprise, and coordination. As the Russian High Command debated their next move, Brusilov proposed a bold plan to launch an offensive against the Austro-Hungarian forces in Galicia, a region in modern-day Ukraine. His proposal was met with skepticism. Many doubted the Russian army's ability to execute such a daring operation, but Brusilov's unwavering confidence eventually won them over. The Brusilov Offensive began on June 4, 1916, and it was nothing short of a masterpiece. Brusilov's plan was revolutionary in its approach. Instead of concentrating his forces on a single, narrow front, he spread his troops across a wide 300-kilometer stretch. This tactic aimed to confuse the enemy and prevent them from predicting the main point of attack. To further enhance the element of surprise, Brusilov ordered his men to dig trenches close to the enemy lines, minimizing the distance they would have to cross during the assault. Artillery bombardments, a staple of World War I, were carefully calibrated to avoid unnecessary destruction and to target specific enemy positions. When the offensive began, it caught the Austro-Hungarian forces completely off guard. The initial assaults were devastatingly effective, with Russian troops advancing rapidly and capturing thousands of enemy soldiers. Brusilov's use of shock troops, small, elite units trained to infiltrate enemy lines and disrupt their defenses, proved to be a game-changer. These units exploited weaknesses in the Austro-Hungarian positions, creating chaos and paving the way for the larger Russian forces to follow. The offensive's success was not just a testament to Brusilov's strategic brilliance, but also to the bravery and determination of the Russian soldiers, who overcame immense odds to achieve their objectives. The impact of the Brusilov Offensive was immediate and far-reaching. Within weeks, the Russian forces had advanced deep into Austro-Hungarian territory, capturing key cities and inflicting heavy casualties. The Austro-Hungarian army was in disarray, with entire divisions annihilated or taken prisoner. The offensive also had a profound psychological effect, shattering the myth of Austro-Hungarian invincibility and boosting morale among the Allies. But perhaps the most significant outcome was the strain it placed on the Central Powers alliance. Germany was forced to divert troops from the Western Front to support their beleaguered ally, weakening their position in the critical battles of the Somme and Verdun. Despite its initial success, the Brusilov Offensive was not without its challenges. As the weeks went on, the Russian advance began to slow. Logistical issues, including a lack of supplies and reinforcements, hampered their efforts. The Central Powers, now aware of the threat, regrouped and launched counterattacks, stabilizing the front. The human cost was staggering. By the time the offensive ended in September 1916, both sides had suffered over 1 million casualties. For Russia, the losses were particularly devastating, further depleting an already exhausted army. Please take a moment to like and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any new daily videos. The aftermath of the Brusilov Offensive revealed the paradox of its success. While it showcased Russia's military potential, it also highlighted the systemic weaknesses that plagued the empire. The High Command's reluctance to fully support Brusilov's plan limited its effectiveness, and the lack of coordination between different Russian fronts undermined their ability to capitalize on the gains. Politically, the offensive failed to stem the tide of unrest at home. The war's toll on the Russian population, combined with food shortages and economic hardship, continued to erode support for the monarchy. Within a year, the Russian Revolution would sweep through the empire, bringing an end to centuries of Tsarist rule. But what made the Brusilov Offensive truly remarkable was its enduring legacy. Military historians often regard it as a precursor to modern warfare, with its emphasis on flexibility, coordination, and innovative tactics. Brusilov's approach inspired future generations of military strategists, influencing campaigns in World War II and beyond. His ability to adapt to the changing nature of warfare set him apart from many of his contemporaries, earning him a place among history's great commanders. It's also worth considering the human stories behind the Brusilov Offensive. Amid the strategic maneuvers and battlefield heroics were countless acts of individual bravery and sacrifice. Russian soldiers, often ill-equipped and underfed, displayed extraordinary resilience in the face of adversity. Their determination to fight for their homeland, despite the odds, is a testament to the enduring human spirit. On the other side, the Austro-Hungarian troops faced their own challenges, fighting valiantly to defend their positions. The offensive was a stark reminder of war's devastating human cost, with countless lives forever changed by the events of those tumultuous months. In reflecting on the Brusilov Offensive, we are reminded of the complexities of history. It was a campaign marked by both triumph and tragedy, a moment of hope amid the darkness of war. For Russia, it represented a fleeting glimpse of what could have been, a demonstration of potential that was ultimately undone by the broader forces of history. Yet for all its contradictions, the Brusilov Offensive remains a defining moment in World War I, a testament to the power of innovation and the resilience of the human spirit. As we conclude this journey through one of history's most remarkable military campaigns, we hope you've gained a deeper appreciation for the courage, strategy, and sacrifice that define the Brusilov Offensive. History is not just about dates and battles, it's about the people who lived through these moments, shaping the world we live in today. If you found this exploration of the Brusilov Offensive as fascinating as we did, please give this video a like and consider subscribing to our channel for more captivating historical content. And as always, stay curious.